Hi everyone, I'm back again and I wanted to film the I Heart Spring tag because I've seen it going around here on YouTube and I figured I would like to do it as well. I haven't been tagged, but I hope that's alright. I have the questions pulled up here. The video, I'm sure you know, but it was created by Miss Glamorazzi. And so I just decided I would go ahead and do it. So starting with the first question, it says, what's your favorite spring nail polish? Now, I'm just a big fan of all of the pastels and like pretty light colors that are coming out right now for spring. Have this nice sort of light green color on right now that I really like. But I have to say my favorites are probably the light pinks. Sort of, this is Essie's Fiji. It's a little washed out. And then I also love It's Butter London's Trout Pout. This is a good one that can transition from spring to summer as well, because it's kind of bright, but it's still nice and pastel, and I would say very wearable for spring. And so I love both of those. Number 2 is, what is your favorite lip color for this spring? I have to say this Rimmel London Apocalypse and Apocalyptic. I know I've mentioned this in a ton of videos, but I do absolutely love it. I think it brings a nice pop of color to your lips, and there's a lot of brands that are coming out with sort of similar, formulas, similar types of products, just like the glossy, bright lip color, and I really like them a lot, and this is the one that I have right now that I really like. Number 3 says, show us your favorite spring dress. Since I don't have my whole closet with me, I actually only have one dress here, but it's very spring appropriate. It's just this hot pink dress from ASOS. It does have belt loops here. So I like to usually wear a belt with it. And then the bottom, let's try to stand up maybe. I don't know, as you can see, I just like the style. It's kind of like drapey right there. I mean, I really like the sleeves. They're sort of like butterfly type sleeves. I don't know. I just think it's really cute. Perfect for spring, summer, fall, winter, whenever. But perfect for spring especially because of the bright color, and I would say it's very appropriate for the season. Number 4, what is your favorite flower? I have to say roses. I know that's kind of cliche. I do have roses on my shirt right now. But I really do like roses. My middle name is Rose, so that might be a bit why, but I don't know. I like roses. I like different colored roses. I'm not such a big like red rose person, but just roses in general I think are really pretty. And I'm also terrible with names of flowers. Like, I always like flowers. I'm like, oh, that's pretty, but I don't actually know what it is. So I like flowers in general, but roses are probably my favorite. Number 5 says, what is your favorite scarf or accessory? I decided just to go with a scarf. I have this polka dotted scarf from Mark. I just really like it. It's pretty lightweight. It's got some little tassels at the end, or some, I don't know, frillies at the end. Pretty lightweight, but it still can kind of keep you warm if you need to be. And I love the polka dots. I'm a big fan of the polka dot pattern right now. And so I think it's like the perfect scarf for spring, because it's still neutral, but it still has a little bit of pink color, so you can wear it with other colors, or you could wear it with neutrals and sort of spice it up just a little bit. Number 6 says, what spring trends are you most excited about this spring? Makeup, fashion, or both? I don't know. As I said before, I do love all of the like pastel colors in clothes and makeup and everything. And I would have to say, it's super cliche and classic, but definitely like the pastels and the florals and everything like that. When I went shopping last week, I did get quite a few things that are just a little bit more colorful, and I'm really a big fan of the like, I don't know, like the minty sort of colored things. I'm a big fan of that, I guess, for spring. And I know that's probably not specific to spring 2013, but just spring in general, I really love everything that goes with spring fashion and accessories. Number 7 says, favorite spring candle. I would have to say Flower Shop from Bath & Body Works. I had it last spring and I absolutely loved it. It smelled like spring and flowers, and I just really appreciated it a lot. This spring, I only have one candle here. My boyfriend sent it to me for Valentine's Day, but I figured I'd share. It's a pretty, I would say, spring appropriate candle. It's strawberry daiquiri, and it just smells like strawberry and sweet and sugary, and I think that's pretty appropriate for spring as well. But I really do like it a lot. Number 8 is your favorite body spray or perfume for spring. I will have to say this Jo Malone London perfume in Nectarine Blossom and Honey. I guess it says cologne. But I just really like this. It's like this Nectarine Blossom and Honey, so it's pretty fresh and sweet and floral. And I got it last summer, but I've worn it quite a bit ever since then, just on like special occasions. But the sort of florally scent is definitely a very, very spring scent, and this is what I'll probably be wearing for most of the spring. Number 9, what is spring like where you live? Well, back in my hometown, home state, it's generally just kind of rainy. Not super rainy all the time. I mean, there's nice days, but it doesn't get hotter than like 50 or 60 degrees. And unless you get super lucky, but most of spring, like March until May or so, is pretty mild. A little bit of rainy, thunderstorms. It's sort of like thunderstorm season, but right now I know back in my hometown there is still tons and tons of snow, and it's the end of March. So some years it's worse than others, it kind of depends. Here in Spain, I think it's going to be kind of the same. It's supposed to warm up, I think, a little bit faster though. It's already like in the 50s. It's going to be like 50s and 60s for the next week or two from like the forecast that I can see. Although we are scheduled to have rain, but it kind of just rains here all the time. It rained basically it rains during the winter, but it continues, I think, throughout the year. So, not super nice, but, you know, getting warmer, so that's always good. Number 10, what's your favorite thing about spring? I'd have to say just the fact that it's getting warmer, the flowers are blooming, it's just, in general, it's just nicer outside, even though it rains and stuff. I just like that it's getting warmer, I guess. I don't really like cold weather at all. I much prefer summer over winter, so I think I like that spring is, like, looking forward into summer. Number 11, are you a spring cleaner? I don't know, it kind of depends. I would say yes or no. I'm a cleaner at just various times. Usually it's, you know, midnight and I should be going to bed and I decide that my room needs to be cleaned, and then I decide to clean out everything and whatnot at random points. Right now I feel like my room here is a mess and I really want to clean it, so I guess maybe I'll do some spring cleaning and get rid of some things, or at least clean up everything that's laying everywhere right now. I did clean out my closet and send some things home with my mom and sister when they came and visited, so I guess that was part of the cleaning as well. Number 12, any plans for spring break or upcoming vacation? I do have plans to go to Madrid next week, and I'm super excited about that. We have our spring break right around Easter. We have from the Thursday before Easter all the way through the whole next week, so I don't go back. I have from the 28th of March till the 8th of April, I think. It's like 10 days off for vacation. I'm super excited about it. For the first few days, I think I'm just going to stay here, just sort of relax. Maybe I have a paper due in a couple weeks, so maybe work on my paper and not do much, but then I'm going to Madrid with one of my friends just to do like sightseeing and sort of have some fun. And then we also have plans for later this spring to go on trips to Barcelona and then southern Spain, to go to Sevilla and possibly go and sit on a beach somewhere. So hopefully that does happen. So that should be fun. And yeah, so with that, I think that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you filmed the I Heart Spring tag, definitely leave it down below as a video response. I'd love to watch it. Or if you just want to answer the questions, definitely just answer them down below in the comments as well. And I will leave the questions a list down in the bottom bar if you want to film this video and you hadn't seen it yet. And I don't have anyone to tag, but if you're watching this video and you want to film it, I definitely encourage you to. I'd love to see your video. And with that, I will talk to you later. Bye!